They're the type of people who go unnoticed, the type of people who are irrelevant and unimportant, but they're the people we pass by every day, the homeless folks. Walking around here on the streets of New York City, it wasn't hard finding a homeless person begging for food or money. But one survey indicates that the number of homeless people living in Manhattan has declined since last year. It's because of homeless shelters, soup kitchens like this, that are helping people get off the streets. Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen has been feeding the hungry since 1982. It now serves over 1,200 meals every weekday to the 40% of the New Yorkers who cannot afford basic food. It costs a lot of money to run the soup kitchen, $2.5 million a year. But with the help of 60 volunteers each weekday, the soup kitchen is, in their words, feeding the hungry, comforting the afflicted, and seeking justice for the homeless.
It's like being in the house of God. This helps me out because it motivates me. It tells me that there is a God and there's people that do care.
There's something you miss about this. You know what I'm saying? That for some reason, I think it's called a homeless syndrome because even when you're at your best, you always think something's gonna go wrong, or you're gonna lose this, you're gonna lose that. So you have that mentality in the back of your head that things are always gonna go unequivocally wrong. And so I would always come back to the shelter. I would always come back to the streets.
Soup kitchens, like the Holy Apostles, are helping people like Nehemiah get off the streets. Research says that initiatives taken by governmental and non-governmental organizations have noticeably improved the rate of homelessness in the United States. According to the HOPE survey prepared by the New York City Department of Homeless Services, the number of homeless people in Manhattan declined 15% last year. But more of the homeless are turning to shelters, which means these homeless shelters are becoming overcrowded. Last Friday, New York City adopted a new application process at its homeless shelters, requiring people to prove that they were in fact homeless. The Department of Homeless Services has also proposed a plan last week that requires single adults currently living in shelters to return to their last place of residence. In return, these individuals will receive furniture, food stamps, and health insurance. These are moves to relieve overcrowding in homeless shelters, moves that may not be good news for the homeless folks.
Sometimes when you become homeless and you living on the street in a certain situation and embedded in your subconscious and establishes a routine, if that's the way you live every day, then you become comfortable in that manner. We'll never be able to get comfortable to the point where I'm going to be so relaxed and I'm going to be in that shelter for the next 2 or 3 years. No, but I am content as to opposed to living in the Penn station or on the train.
No matter how many shelters, how many soup kitchens there are in Manhattan, it's inevitable that there will always be an unsheltered population. Inji Kim, New York City, NYC News.